Hey, this is Anjanette.
And I'm Sean.
Paxton.
And this is Tech of Food's Advice, our podcast where we come just sit and chit chat like brothers and sisters do. Today, I asked my husband to join us. He was outside working hard. I couldn't get Sean on the phone, so I thought Sean had went AWOL. So I had to have a backup plan because guess what? The show must go on. And
All the time.
Okay, I want to give my plug. I always forget to give my plug for my jewelry. Anjanette from Angie B 522 Jewelry, custom made jewelry of all kind. Website http // Angie B, that's BEE 522.blog. Check me out. And while I'm giving plugs, the shirt done by Clearview Kings. Check out their website. It's Clearview Kings out of Indianapolis. All right. Go ahead, Sean Swanson.
Yeah. I want to just say something real quick. Did you ever talk to Darnell about that? We talked about?
Actually, I didn't even think about it again until you just said something. I forgot all about it.
Okay, sis. Well, it's a pleasure to see you. I love you to death. It's really a pleasure to have my brother-in-law sitting there. I we don't get to see each other because I'm in Michigan and you in Texas. So it's a treat, you see. But what's going on, Pax? You come on and say something. Let people know who you are.
And there's not a whole lot going on.
Sorry.
As you can see, I'm being used, beat over and everything.
You got his work clothes, so don't try to talk about my man.
I'm cutting grass and everything, and she said she need a replacement or a stand-in, so I was stepping in to stand in for, I go, wife ass, got to go. So here I am.
No, it reminded me of a guy. He said something one time. I was a guy who was an officer, and he was a black officer. And he used to tell me when I come over, he worked in healthcare. And I go to healthcare. He was cool. We'd be like, man, you smell that new cologne? I'm like, man, you know I ain't smelled no damn cologne. I'm in prison. He said, no. He said, when you get out, make sure you get it. He said, the women love it. So I said, man, what is it? He said, wait till you get out. So when I walked, getting ready to leave, he told me, he said, a job. Did you get that?
Yeah.
He said, that's good cologne. He said, all the women love that cologne.
That's right. Ain't nothing like a working man.
But you know what's so sad? Even though I brought that up, that officer ended up killing himself.
Dang.
And
wow.
he was well, I couldn't tell you all that because I was an inmate, but they talked to, but the thing of it was somebody talking about some family situations. But as far as his character, he did his job, not in the sense of where he was treat you like you wanted to be treated. Had a sense of humor. And that's why it's surprising when he did that. But yeah, that's old joke I remember from him telling me that.
But Sean, on that tip about Darnell, I do got to talk to him about that. He made Paxton some nice shirts for the trucking business. And he even designed our logo for the trucking business. So I gotta talk to him about them shirts because that was a good.
I got something to share with you too. I've been taking my notes about those shirts, like things what I would like to have on them. So we got a lot to discuss on that.
Yeah, tell them how we came. Well, you really came up with the idea. I was in Indianapolis, and a truck had pulled out in front of me and Paxton, and I said I should get that number and call the police because he's driving crazy. And what you say?
What I say?
Yeah, when I said that, I was on the phone with you.
Girl, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on a lot of medicine. I can't remember 5 years ago. I don't remember what you said, sis. Refresh my memory.
You said instead of calling the police, pray for them.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Oh, Lord. I think you want a little more than medication, my brother.
I'm a changed man. No, I wouldn't have believed it now because I'm a changed man. I can't believe I said something like that. I really
you
can't.
said instead of calling the police, pray for Paxton.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Well, you know. Oh yeah, I do remember that. I do.
Well, Sean be talking.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in calling no police.
You have all those ideas be banging around his head, so we can't keep up with everything.
Right. Well, I gotta get them off the ground, Pax. That's like I was just telling Anjanette. That's one of my biggest things. I can do a lot of things, but actually putting in practical application, that's where I've been falling short. But as you live, you learn. Like they say, you don't work, you don't eat. So I got to do something now, you know. And y'all got a lot of entrepreneur ideas. And well, let me ask y'all this as a couple. Do y'all mesh good enough to where in your business, you don't have to worry about internet spending too much money or somebody lying about what's going on? I don't want to pull a rug from under anybody, but I'm just wondering because and the reason I'm saying this in all love, I've never hear about y'all. I don't say y'all don't argue, but y'all always have the same vibe when I see you or I call you almost every day. So I would know something. As far as hearing it, you ain't gonna say it. Nothing about that, but you get what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. And yes, of course, we do argue. If you're a couple, you gonna argue. We don't agree with everything, but I can honestly say, even with your kids, you're gonna argue. Whoever it is, sometimes you're gonna have disagreements, but it's not like mean and last forever because we might argue. The first thing I'm doing, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at some of the
It'll be funny. If y'all arguing and he mad, what's funny?
Because it'd be funny. I guess I laugh. Sometimes I laugh at myself, what I could say. Sometimes I laugh at what he say to me. He might be mad, but when he say it, I just don't take it serious because I know it's way more than that he loves me more than that. And as far as business, I trust him and he trusts me, wouldn't you say?
Man.
I know you're gonna keep it real.
You said how to sweat.
Hey, look.
John, I hate you and stuff like that.
It's been hitting the fan right now.
Women, and then you take money and everything else on spending and love and much. And I'm just knocking the sweat off my brow right now. But of course, yes. I mean that's the whole thing of a relationship. If you can't trust the person you with, then you're not in a relationship in the first place. So yes, I can trust her with all of it because that's what she does.
Well, we lost Sean again. Every week, I think he be getting calls, and then when he get called, it knocks him out. But yeah, of course, we argue, but it's just not. We have disagreement. It's nothing where I'm cussing him out, he cussing me out, or we calling each other names. You know, it might be days that I won't talk to him or he won't talk to me or whatever. And then we repent of that and we move on. But that's just being real. That's being honest. And as far as business, I wouldn't trust anybody else as much as I trust him because for one, it's mostly his money business. Oh my God. That's Sean back in. Sean, I said I wouldn't trust or want to be in business with nobody else but my husband because for one, it's his money that's supplying the business. So
well, hold it. I got robbed. Every time I noticed that, every time the stuff come on you, my phone blanks out. You calling somebody up here telling them to do that. Because you know. And I swear, but I had forgot to put the disturb thing on it, so I apologize. I missed it. I'm lost.
Well, we was talking about business.
No. I'm talking about, I remember that part, but you got to talking about something. After he said, if you can't trust the person that you with,
If you can't trust the person you're with, especially as a married couple, then you don't have a relationship at all. Because
Have you been married?
marriage is the trust. It is trust no matter what. You don't listen to what everybody else say. You listen to what you're married to, because you have to think about it. That is your other half. Without the two halves to make a whole, you don't have another consideration.
I agree with you 100%. But have you been married before?
Yes.
You've been married too as well. Yeah. See, I'm 54. I ain't never been married. And the reason why I said that is, it's not because I don't trust the person I'm with, nothing like that, because I agree with that. You know, it comes a point to where, for me, if I'm with you and I love you, we married. That's how I look at it. I do believe you do need paperwork if that's the person you want to be with for the rest of your life, or paperwork to join y'all so you won't have any kind of problems in it, mixed marriage or whatever. You get what I'm saying? As far as, you know, you want to make sure if something was to happen to you, your wife, your husband would be taken care of, have everything in order because you would be his wife. Because we experienced some similar stuff to that a long time in my life. So long story short, you know, I'm just the type of person, I agree with you as far as you got to be able to trust the person. But my biggest thing is vices. And I don't, some people have vices. I have a lot of vices. But they have some vices that I know they're going to clash with my personality. So a lot of females that I've been with, been around, to me, a lot of their vices was just too strong. And a lot of them deal with their children. A lot of women just don't know how to keep their children in order. Antoinette, luckily, got good kids. Would you agree?
What's that?
About the kids.
Oh yeah, they like, well, they mine.
He loves kids.
They mine.
Yeah.
I know. And the point I'm making is, they make you want to love them because they good kids. They ain't in y'all business. They ain't in y'all house. They doing their thing, living their life. Which they grown.
The thing of it is, when you get into a relationship with a woman, man, whoever have kids or whatever, when you marry that person, you marry that family.
Exactly.
You know? And all that is bonded there together. There's no such thing as her kids, my kids, step kids, stuff like that. They're kids. They're kids to a family. They're kids because my half, her half is still make that same whole, no matter what. So
and that's
what hurts her also gonna hurt me, whether with the kids or anything.
Exactly. I agree with you. And that's a good love. That's a good as I would say, you know, that's the way you want to feel about your spouse. So, and like I said, I'm saying that because some people have vices, and I just use the children of not being able to have their children in proper perspective, where they're in their business or they disrespectful, whatever it may be. I've ran into a lot of that stuff because I come out later on. But, you know, luckily, as I'm living now, it's got a little better as far as, you know, as dealing with people, because we all getting to know each other, you know, a little better. And like I said,
let me say this. Just going back to, I'm just speaking on for myself, being married before, you know, it's a different when you really married. You know what I'm saying? You can go before the pastor, the judge, all day long and say I do and get the ring and not be truly.
That's basically what I'm saying.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Truly bonded and have that, because like this man here, he really loves me like God loves the church. Now, every marriage is not like that. And so sometimes we marry, we do it on our own. So you got to be sure that you want to, like, even in your relationship, even though y'all not married, and you said it's still y'all, it's like y'all are because y'all together, but I still say go ahead and do it. If this the person that you want to be, if this the person that you want to be with forever, see, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So you got to know this is the person, it's it. And after this person, you don't even want nobody else. I don't even want nobody else. I want Paxton, I want us to ride this out until we done. Because nobody else, he done it, he broke the mold. I'm satisfied, and that's it.
And I get that vibe, and that's why I'm speaking on it. If y'all relationship, believe me, I'm gonna keep it real. If your relationship was tore up, I wouldn't even spoke on it for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because y'all do have a unique, great relationship. I never get a vibe where y'all have arguments that's out of control, or somebody don't have enough control to be like, I ain't going that far. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's another thing,
I'm talking about it's a two-way street now. I know Paxton probably practice that. Do you practice that though too?
I do, because that's another thing, because being older and wiser now is certain things that I won't say, because sometimes it's stuff that I want to say out of my mouth, and then I'll be like, once you said, you can't take it back. That's a wound.
That's one of your words
that will never be forgotten. Is that worth it? So now I know how to stop myself and be like, no, that's something I don't want to say, because that's something I can't take back. And I never want to wound him like that, to always have that thought in his mind that I said this to him or I did this to him, because it means too much for me. Other relationships, I would belittle. My mouth would be just scandalous. You see what I'm saying? And so I would tear people down with my mouth in relationships, because I didn't know better. But now I know better, and it's like, I don't want to never do that to him. I don't never want him to look at me like that. I never want to wound him like that. He means too much to me.
Sean, she over here laying on my arm right now, and she done sedated me a little bit so I can stay calm. But the cuffs is over there. You can't see them. I'm cuffed in here, so she told me just to go along with this. Whatever she says, good to go. So I'm here. So come on, let's finish this.
Oh, I believe. Hey, you're a funny dude, man. You really are. Hey, and I love it. Like I said, I know all her ex-husbands or whatever, their brothers. We cool to this day, but it's a little different now. And it's probably because you older, like you said, And see, Anjanette, as you probably already know, she real independent. So if she respect, I've never heard her talk like this before, so. Because she usually off in her zone when she gonna do what the heck she want to do. That's like I know her to the point as well. Like that's why I don't come to her complaining too much, because she ain't gonna say nothing. I already know what she thinking. He think I'm finna fall into this mess that he right. Really, I'm thinking he a damn fool. I know her. So I learned, and that's why I said several times why we came up with this podcast as well. Because we really build versus we don't deal on weakness. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a good thing, man. I really, as I said, I'm really glad to sit here and laugh and talk with y'all, man, and get things out. Yeah,
You should have Bridget couple here. You should have Bridget.
I tried to get her on here. I said, now's your chance to get on with me. People gonna see. Like Bridget is like what's that spider, the recluse spider? She like to be into her thing.
A little shy.
She's shy. But I know the girl, honestly, I know that woman love me. I know.
I do. You know why? Because you did them 2 years. That girl was faithful and true. Bridget loves you.
I mean, what's not to love? I mean, just honestly. But the thing of it is, and I'm gonna be real with you. The thing of it is with me and her, I ain't went nowhere. I said I'm going somewhere 1,000 times, but I know her heart. But something about her, I need her to change, and there's something about me I need to change, and we both weren't willing to change it. So that's me, as far as why I don't want to get married.
That's I don't want that everybody needs to change. Everybody needs to change no matter what. You always need to change. You can sit there and think that you're going to supposed to be coming to a relationship, the greatest thing since sliced bread. That ain't going to happen. Because everybody going to have to make a change about something at some point in time. That's part of life of growing, is to make the change. And you made a statement earlier that a piece of paper will bond you all together, but that's not the bond. When you get married, that's a spiritual bond there that goes along with it. And with that spiritual bond, that's where your help come on for those problems that you say somebody needs to change. Those things is where the spiritual side comes in and help you with those changes, because you have made that step towards doing the right thing.
My man.
Well, hold up. And when you said that, the spirit hit me. That could be the biggest problem. We don't go to church. We don't. I don't, we ain't doing nothing like that as a couple.
Or
we
pray
go,
together. Do you pray together?
Not until I'm in jail. Just gonna keep it real. Or pray like.
Okay.
So what I'm saying, I do pray though, but I don't pray like I do when I'm in jail, to be honest. But it's like I said, it ain't just her, it's me too. It's like I said, I'm too old to try to get married twice. So if I do it, I gotta make sure that's the one I'm gonna be with. But a lot of times I'll be 1 foot out the door, 1 foot in the house. So you know what I'm saying? My mental, that is. Because like I said, I got so much stuff on my mind. Like I said, I don't got time to talk about people. My closet is so full that I don't even want your baggage. Because I have no room. What you about to say, bro?
That 1 foot out the door and the 1 foot in. That's where that bond come in at. Because now you don't have that foot out the door anymore. This is inside. It's just not a pledge of just saying, I'm gonna run out this door. See, right now, when you basically just together, you can always say, hey, I'm gonna get away from here. I'm tired of this. But once you build that bond there, it's not, I'm tired of this. You got to go into another room and cool off. And then you right back to where you were later on. And that's what that's about.
You're 100% right. And that's what I do. I just want to say I ain't went nowhere. I managed to work it out. But I'm at a point in my life that I want to change. And I get so irritated with situations that I don't even want to change. Forget it. I'm not motivated like I supposed to be. And I don't mean nothing, because she gonna see this. Oh, Lord. But, I might not have nowhere to live, somebody got Facebook. But I'm gonna be in trouble. I got to take this one because maybe this will help. But anyway, she a beautiful person. She really is.
Sweet. She got a good heart.
Well, hey, listen, didn't suffer one time when I was in my prison.
And you a worrisome prisoner. You are not.
Oh, how am I a worrisome prisoner? Now you gonna call me a prisoner. I'm a worse. Why am I not a worrisome person? Where that come from?
I'm just saying,
take that black stuff off your shirt, man. That didn't sound right.
Black trauma is real, my brother.
Yeah, you got it.
Power to the people.
But what you saying on that?
You was hard. You kind of be hard on Bridget to me, and she is kind of more laid back because she was trying to make everything happen for you when you was inmate.
But I wasn't asking her to do that. No, I wasn't.
Well, it doesn't matter whether you was asked or not. But think about this. You said earlier that you've dated quite a few other ladies and stuff like this, and other ladies been in your life. Okay, out of all the ladies that been in your life, just think back. Name or think to yourself that one that was sticking by your side for the time that you was there like that, like she did.
I had one like that, but I messed that up, and that was many, many, many moons ago. But as far as since I've been out of prison, I had some decent women, man, but they had, like I said, to keep saying it's them, somebody gonna be talking about my finger keep wanna say me. And maybe it is me. But like I said, it's not that I'm afraid to have commitment. I'll tell you what it is. When I eat my sandwich, I know what I want on it. My relationship got to be with my sandwich. I would like my sandwich to be the same way in the sense of where we have, you want something with your life, I want something with my life. And I don't want my vices or your vices to become thwart or hinder us from getting to where we want to go.
You should write a list. You should write down a list of your, in a relationship, your must-have. Everything you want everything you want in a relationship, write it down, and then go on over your list and choose out the 10 that you will not compromise on. Because I say that because I don't care what relationship you in, you're not gonna have it like you want. It ain't gonna be your way because it's another person and we all not perfect. You know me, right? So you know what some of the stuff he probably put up with. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, I think I know it all, or I'm very argumentative sometimes, or independence can be a problem when you have a man that's strong. So, you know, I know when we first got together, he would get so mad because he stopped the car. I'd jump out the car. But he wanted.
Yeah, and let me cut you off for 1 second, please. Let's take the word independence out because I don't think a man or him has a problem with independence. Well, let's say disrespect, because that's what it be. A woman, if your husband asks you to do something and it's reasonable, I would never tell a woman that wanted to work not to work. Because I feel like the bigger the bag, the more we can do. But if my wife is going to do things that I feel is dangerous, I can't think of none on my top of my head right now because I'm gonna be pressed for time.
I'll give you an example. Let me give you an example. We went to church. We went to church and we walking in the church. I'm just walking in the church. So I grabbed the door and he looked at me. He said, "Don't ever do that." He want to open the door for me. He want to open the door for me. We going in church, but I'm not thinking nothing about it because that's what I'm used to, because that's how I had to be. He said, don't ever do that. Because to him, that was disrespectful to him because I'm his wife and he want to open that door for me.
I don't know why. Why would you want to do that, bro? No,
I was sedated again. I was sedated all that. I'm always sedated, you know.
Right.
But going back to what you said that you want in a woman and stuff like this. But what you have to ask yourself is this: before you make that list about what you want, you got to build and destroy the flaws that you have.
And that, whoo, you geniuses. That's, y'all both made my sandwich. I know my flaws, and I know they're not relationship flaws. I mean, to be dealt with in a relationship.
Wait, but you don't know that. You don't know that because, okay, let's say our
relationship. I know it because I catch hell for it.
Look, let's say our relationship.
You know what I'm saying?
When we came in our relationship, it wasn't 100. It may have been 80-20. It may have been 90-10. It might have been 50-50, you know. But anyway, what you do as time go on and you get that marriage, so you build, you respect each other for what they likes and dislikes. So now you adjust yourself according to your other half. Okay, prime example. If you got a right hand and a left hand, and that right hand is dirty, and you don't like it dirty, if you're not fair with your other half, your left hand, how you gonna clean it? Well, so both sides got to work together throughout your time and build that 100%. You got to build it, you got to build it to where you think about something and here she come walk out the door with you.
Okay, maybe if I say this, do you know how long I've been with her? Been with Bridget? I know you probably don't, Anjanette.
I would say, have y'all been together maybe 5 or 6 years?
No.
How long?
We going on, next year be 9 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've been together since 2014, 13.
Okay, you've been out for 9 years?
Like I said, they've been together.
Well, no, yeah,
the first time you got out, but that's when you met.
I got out of prison for my 20-year bit in 2012.
Oh, okay.
So, and for the record, I had a couple of hot flashes of relationships. I call them. Say it was a flash and it was over. I had a couple of those, and I mean, me and her story is so unique because when I met her, I really needed to get away from where I was at. It was so bad where I was at. My parole officer would come over, and she was a sister, a hardcore sister. So she came over, and the lady and her husband that I was staying with tried to grab the parole officer, because she had them braids. She grabbed her and said, "Don't you touch my hair. What's wrong with you?" Because at first she was, she come in there was talking, girl, you know what I mean? And then she tried to, and she had a big old pistol on, they carry pistols. So she said, "Mr. Swanson, let me talk to you." I go out down the steps. She said, "This is a crack house." She said, "You better be out of here the next time I come here." I said, "Listen, I ain't got no job. I ain't got no where I'm gonna go. I've been telling y'all that all the time. I've been trying to, because I was supposed to move out of town." So I'm telling her this. She said, "Listen, I know you don't use drugs. I have to drop." She said, "But if they kick in this door, you're going to prison because you're on parole." So at this time, I said, "What am I supposed to do? I ain't got nowhere to go." And you know me, I could have probably found some, but I'm a grown man. I'm 40-some years old. I'm not being asked nobody this. I want to be on my own. So long story short, what ended up happening was everybody got evicted out that house about a week later. And before that, Bridget, I had knew, and this stuff is crazy. I don't know if I have enough.
We can just keep talking. We'll just end out like that when the recording stops.
I knew Bridget before I went to prison. And I met her in 19.
I remember.
Yeah, so she was there when I caught my case. She knew.
Wow.
So 20 years later, when I get out, I don't know who she is. She said.
But she knew Corey because it was a picture that her and Corey.
I knew them well.
Yeah.
We know them. I've been to Detroit. We've been everywhere partying. This one when we was teenagers. Well, I was older than I'm 4 years older. So at the time, I was like 21, 22. She was like 18, 19. We were just friends, cool, whatever. So this 20 years later, I'm fast forwarding until where I was at the house. We sitting there talking, chilling, and the longer we sit there, she said, "Did you go to prison?" I said, "Yeah, I went to prison." She said, "Did you do 20 years?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "They call you Smooth?" That was my nickname back, I said, "Yeah." She said, "Smooth, it's me, Bridget." I don't know who the hell Bridget is. And bang. So this following week, we supposed to get kicked out, but she had told me that day. She been a sweetheart. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with her like that. She said, "You need to get out of this house," like my parole officer said. "You need to get out of this house. I got a 4-bedroom house over here. You like family." But she really was trying to holler at me because that's what it ended up. So she said she wasn't, but she knew what she was doing. So we got, I said, "No, I didn't want to go." I didn't. So I didn't, and I forgot about that's before the eviction. Now I'm evicted. I gotta go. I ain't got nowhere else. No disrespect, but I need somewhere. And she took me in, and I've been with her since. I've been the puppy that came in, fed me once. I ain't never left. So you would ask, why wouldn't you want to do this, that, and the other? It's because it's a lot to do with me as a man. I want to be in a certain position in my life to where I don't have to worry about certain things about my life. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm a little behind a lot of people. Not because, I guess people say don't claim that, but I'm 40-some years old. So my mind has to be more entrepreneurial than it is with a lot of these jobs because, one, I'll be real with you, I've been trained to do too much in the fields and nothing like that.
God honors marriage, right? So you will get yeah. I'm just for marriage and especially at our age. And if you're gonna be with that person,
You've been with that long.
God blesses, he honors marriage.
Well, let me say this, and I'm joking. It's an old saying, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? It ain't that type of party.
When you
Hold
say
up, hold up, hold up. Let me finish. Let me clear that up because it's gonna get me in trouble too. Let me clear that up.
You better.
If it wasn't that I didn't like the milk, I wouldn't still be here. So it's not that. I need to be in a better position. And it's a few things she need to do as well, but I'm not gonna put it on her because I don't believe she not here to defend herself. So as for me, I'm looking at what I have to do with myself. And before I dedicate myself to somebody where I know I'm gonna be unhappy because I'm unhappy with myself, I'm not gonna set myself up for failure. And it's not an excuse. It's just that it's time for me to get off my butt and do what I need to do. If I want to marry her and I feel like she's the one I want to marry, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do.
What's
Wouldn't you agree with that?
with Shaggy and who? Snoopy. What did Snoopy say?
Who?
Not Scooby-Doo. What did Scooby-Doo say when something ain't right? Okay, go ahead. Keep going. Never mind.
What kind of stuff was that?
But Sean, now, I'm gonna throw something at you. That was mean many years ago. I hadn't been going to church for a while. This is way back. I hadn't been going to church for a while, and I had this older gentleman ask me, said, why don't you go to church when you raised in church? I said, yeah. He said, why don't you go? I said, well, I want to wait until I get everything situated right. I want to get good to go to church. I want to get myself straight. I want to be good. And when I walk in the door, I want to be good at it. And he said, that's what the church is for.
Right.
He said, the church is not for perfect people. It's for people that are not perfect.
Yes, sir.
So to build a relationship is not about you being a perfect relationship. It's to build a better relationship. Once you dedicate yourself to a bond,
Excuse me.
once you dedicate yourself to something, then you work harder at keeping it. Therefore, your flaws that you have that she may have, you make them better for yourself.
Once again, I'm still here. So I'm not saying that I'm running away. I'm saying that I need to get my act together. I need to do what I need to do. And this ain't got nothing to do with messing with women. I won't put that out there.
Right.
I ain't talking about cheating with no women or nothing like that. I'm too old to be running around doing that stuff.
No, I want you, baby, but Bridget.
Oh, no, that's no, I ain't say that, baby. I ain't gonna say that one. Yeah, but I'm not talking about cheating stuff. I'm talking about as a man. I want to be I'm 54 years old. I want to be in a certain position in my life. I don't want to be talking about damn Florida. How we gonna get some food? I don't want to be like that. You get what I'm saying? I want to be the good times of the 22. So I want to be in a position to do things and be happy that I can do them and not be worried about going back to the penitentiary because I'm doing stuff I ain't supposed to be doing. And then like I said, it's a falls on me. So if I get the plank out of my eye, her specs she probably got will probably vanish away. Because I believe that she loved me enough to be in my corner. She ain't going nowhere, no disrespect and saying that either. She's not planning on going nowhere. So I know this is the right person for me to be with, but I got to get right for her as well. And that's all it is. I mean, y'all balling. Look at Paxton. Me and I was playing. But y'all able to live a good life.
Yeah.
Y'all able to live a good life. And you're not just super rich and unlike, and that's blessings. And we all gonna get them. But I think God blesses us most when we're happy with ourselves. When we're happy with ourselves, the blessings even more beautiful.
That's our food advice. That's a good food advice.
What's that?
Him and walking his way.
Ain't no doubt. Like I said, I'm learning. I'm a little slow. I'm learning slow. Because I know the truth. When I wake up and smell the outdoors or whatever here, I know I've been here a minute. And I got a lot of friends that's not here.
And just think, you look good. You can do anything you want to do. You can communicate, move, all of this. How blessed are you? How blessed are we?
Man, I can't. And I don't even think about my blessings because I'll be so down feeling about not appreciating. You know what I'm saying? That really bothers me when I think about it. It's like the people who say, boy, stop throwing all that food away. Somebody ain't got that type of food. That's how I feel about my blessings. You know, I can't count because I never thought and I say my age a lot because I can't believe I'm still here at 54. Especially, and I hurt a lot of people too. I've done a lot of things, hurt a lot of people. Sometimes you got to understand you're the problem. And I'm just trying to get that out because I'm like, my mind is like the wind. I'll be here today and gone tomorrow. So that's the biggest thing with me, Sid. It ain't that I don't want to marry that woman. I wouldn't have been with her for 9 years.
Y'all better get y'all some stuff.
8.
Silver hoops like this from NGB 522. Another plug. Oh, I'm just looking. I'm like, dang, them earrings are cute.
But that's what you want to do. That's how you do it. Somebody don't think they cute, probably. I don't think they cute because I don't wear earrings like that. Now, if I seen a girl with, they look cute on you. Let me say that. I don't say I don't think they cute.
Look, I got a medallion like you. I made myself a medallion. Look at that. And that's cute. That got daddy name on it.
Do it. Just got, you know what mine's got on?
What?
Jesus.
Oh, that's what's up. What's up? What's up?
But anyway, man, it's been a blessing, man. I really enjoyed this one here, man. I think I'm going to put it out and put this fire right here.
Yeah, I like this one too, because it was just laid back. It was just like we do. And
I mean, that's the whole plan. But you know, I still want to get a lot of our stuff out, which is not no long dragged out thing. You know, get that out so people can really have a foundation and understanding. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna never, hopefully, and I know you'll try to do your best, or not do your best, try to do your best. You're gonna correct me if I'm on some garbage. So I don't pretty much want to get on that. But as far as I say, like dealing with relationships, it's a good thing to be married. You know, but I don't feel bad because I'm not married. I don't feel like I'm missing. Because my grandmother, she was married one time and never got married again. She's always say, boy, I don't need no man. What a man gonna do? But once again, some people find love in life because I believe in love. People
she was married once. She never got married again. She never got divorced, but she never got married again. But everybody went on about their own life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And did their own thing. It wasn't no,
Yeah, they did. You know, so like I said, even thinking back on a lot of that stuff, all the blessings through the pain, you know. I was listening to one of my favorite songs today that came to mind. And you wouldn't believe it. I don't usually do this, but I'll listen to my gospel song today. I want to listen to it. One of my favorite songs by BB and CC Wine. That one, what did he say? How it go? He say, for me to live. What did he say? For me to live, Jesus had to die. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
I like that.
It's called Addicted Love.
Yes. Yeah.
That's my second favorite. But you know my first favorite by them is Love Said Not So. Yeah. You up on that one?
Yeah.
That's my favorite gospel group. But like I said, I normally don't listen to gospel music, not saying nothing wrong with gospel music, but them songs right there, they move me. I love that song too.
Yeah.
But that's basically it, sis.
And this was good too, because you could tell Paxton loved to talk.
No. Paxton is what we're gonna call our consigliere. He's our counsel. Wise counsel.
He's very wise, that he is.
Consigliere. You know what that is? You know what it is, don't you, Paxton?
No, tell me about it.
Consigliere is like the mafia use them as wise men usually. It's who they go to get the Don to go get their knowledge from. Consigliere.
All right. Okay.
All it is, a wise person, basically.
All right.
A counselor.
What you gonna do today?
Man, I got on some these shoes so comfortable. I'm gonna show them to you. You seen these things? So I don't wear shoes like this normally. You see them?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm finna go walk because my feet feel good.
All right. I think it's done recording it. It don't say it, but I think it's done recording.
48 minutes.
Because I don't think we get that many minutes.
Well, we flow. I wish we should have did 2 of them.
Yeah. All
That
right.
way-
Well, if it's recording, I'm getting ready to stop it. So your fool's advice was to love yourself. We said love God. When you can be truly happy when you love God, and when you're in love with yourself, love yourself, you can be truly happy and satisfied.
I love others.
Shucks.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
all right, I love you. I love you too, bro.
Love you too.
Y'all stay up and send that to me as soon as possible.
All right. Love you.
And-
Talk to you later.
Love you too, bro.